After years of working in space tech, Elon Musk launched a mysterious UFO-like jet called the X-1 fighter. This jet is so different and advanced that it's causing huge chaos worldwide, and countries are starting to argue over who controls it. In this video, I'll cover all the details of this fighter jet, which makes it so unique. In the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, while Israel and its allies are flaunting their new advanced fighter jets with incredible features, Elon Musk is making headlines for a different reason that has completely shocked the entire world. He launched a unique UFO fighter jet, X-1, that challenged the US government. This new UFO has grabbed global attention and raised many questions. What's so special about his technology that challenges the rules of physics? Is technology far ahead of the F-22 Raptor and F-35? Or is it still back in the race? When you're good at something, everyone has eyes on you, and that's true for the X-1 jet too. Is it facing conflicts between countries about who controls it? Additionally, you don't want to miss discovering which countries are now launching their spacecraft in response to Elon Musk's X-1 fighter jet. They don't want to fall behind in the race for technology and know how to stay competitive in the tech world. I'll go over to explain all your questions one by one, so stick around to find out more. No doubt, under Elon Musk's leadership, SpaceX has made fantastic progress in space technology with several other vital rockets, which we'll explain later, that form the foundation of X-1. He introduced this game-changing aircraft, which is so advanced that the Pentagon initially thought it was a UFO and sent fighter jets after it. It sounds pretty funny, but I'll tell you later, one of the outstanding features of the X-1 is that the Pentagon can't perceive this fighter jet. Anyway, there is currently an ongoing clash between the Pentagon and Elon Musk regarding the control of this technology, which I'll discuss in a minute. This revelation comes during global tension and could dramatically change the patterns of warfare and space exploration. The X-1 was developed over several years in secret by SpaceX and has abilities that seem to defy the laws of physics. One of its most impressive features is its ability to reach hypersonic speeds of up to 4,600 mph, which is more than double the speed of the famous SR-71 Blackbird. This high speed is possible using a compact engine, similar to the one in SpaceX's missile. Adding such an engine to a fighter jet is a big step forward in aerospace engineering. Despite this, Musk's advanced aerospace technology raises exciting questions about how innovation connects with global politics and conflicts. One of the X-1's abilities is its exceptional concealment. It can become almost invisible in the sky, blending in like a cloud. This outstanding feature is so effective that it confused the Pentagon, launching fighter jets to chase what was thought to be an unidentified flying object. This ability shows how the X-1 could change aerial missions and battles, providing another level to the operation's secrecy. Likewise, X-1 flaunts one exceptional feature of microwave technology that I haven't heard of in any other fighter jet. It's appreciable that Elon Musk has truly dominated the field. Stay tuned, as I'll throw light on this aspect just in a second. But while I proceed further in the video, please like this and subscribe to the channel. But how can I forget to mention the X-1's fuel efficiency first? SpaceX engineers have reduced fuel consumption by 30% compared to traditional military jets. This increases the X-1's travel distance without refueling and contributes a big step in making aerospace technology more sustainable. For example, missions requiring regular jets to refuel multiple times could be completed in just one flight with the X-1, marking it a valuable asset in military operations. Now it's a turn to explain its exceptional feature. These systems use microwave technology, which sounds like something out of science fiction. This system can either melt enemy aircraft or disable their electronics from a distance. When used on people, a less powerful version of this weapon creates a sensation so painful it feels like being dipped in molten metal, forcing them to flee without causing long-term harm. This feature could reform battlefield tactics, where enemies get defeated instantly, but only with fewer casualties, and also focus on capturing equipment and winning the ground without killing. Sounds impressive, right? Speaking more of X-1 efficiency, it can fly higher than most aircraft, reaching altitudes of up to 105,000 feet. This is much higher than the SR-71 Blackbird, which could fly about 85,000 feet. This altitude puts the X-1 far out of reach of most air defense systems, giving it an edge in spying and other military missions. Commercial planes fly between 31,000 and 38,000 feet, and most fighter jets fly below 50,000 feet. The X-1's ability to operate at such high altitudes paves the path to various other uses, such as advanced weather monitoring, climate research, or space tourism. However, the development of the X-1 has been subject to controversy. As I told earlier, there are growing tensions between Elon Musk and the Pentagon over who should control and decide how to use this advanced technology. While Musk views the X-1 as a breakthrough that could change modern military strategy, some in the military are more cautious. This has led to debates over the role of private companies like SpaceX in creating technology that can impact national security. I assume now you've learned a lot about the key features of X-1 and are definitely wondering about it. Please share your remarks on this technological marvel with us in the comments below. Despite X-1, SpaceX had already launched multiple fighter jets, which led Elon Musk to take one step ahead in the space tech war. First came the Falcon 1, SpaceX's vehicle, which could carry up to 2,227 pounds into orbit at a lower cost than other rockets. It was a big achievement as the first privately funded, liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. Although it was retired in 2009 after 5 successful flights, the Falcon 1 set the stage for SpaceX's future missions. Next, SpaceX introduced the Falcon 9, a medium-lift rocket that has become essential for space missions since its debut in 2010. The Falcon 9 can carry up to 50,265 pounds into orbit and is equipped with a reusable first stage. The Falcon 9 Block 5, which debuted in 2018, was a significant advancement, like its fantastic ability to land, recover, and then be reused, helping to cut down the costs of space travel. Moreover, the Falcon 9, a 2-stage rocket, has one remarkable aspect. It was designed to transport people and cargo into orbit and beyond. It is the world's most usable orbital rocket, allowing SpaceX to relaunch the most expensive parts of the missile, which lowers the overall cost of accessing space. The Falcon 9 was developed to compete with Delta rockets and can lift 18,298 pounds to geostationary orbit. Apart from this, one notable payload launched by the Falcon 9 is SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft, which carries cargo and astronauts to the International Space Station, which has been upgraded with the new Dragon 2 model. This updated spacecraft completed its first crewed flight in 2020, playing an important role in keeping people aboard the International Space Station. The Dragon spacecraft continues to be vital for transporting crew and supplies to the station. The rocket stands 70 meters tall and has a diameter of 3.7 meters, with a mass of 1,210,456 pounds. Also, it can carry a payload of 50,265 pounds to low Earth orbit, (LEO). Like he beat the world in the space technology war, he is not behind in the race of satellite network innovations. I'll cover this as well. Then came the show's star, the Falcon Heavy, a more powerful rocket that can carry up to 63,800 kDUs into low Earth orbit and 58,863 pounds into higher orbits. Its first mission in 2018 famously sent Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster into space, showing the rocket's sights. The Falcon Heavy uses the first stages of 3 Falcon 9 rockets merged, ensuring it lifts 116,845 pounds to orbit, nearly double the capacity of its biggest competitor, Boeing's Heavy. Looking ahead to the 2020, the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy will be replaced by the Super Heavy Starship system. The Super Heavy's first stage will be able to lift 220,462 pounds to low Earth orbit. The Starship, which will be the payload, is designed for multiple purposes, including fast transportation between cities on Earth and establishing bases on the Moon and Mars. SpaceX planned a Starship flight around the Moon with Japanese businessman Masawa Yusaku, an artist, in 2023. It aims to use it for NASA's program to land astronauts on the Moon and eventually send settlers to Mars. On top of that, SpaceX has developed several rocket engines. The first stage of the Falcon 9 features 9 Merlin engines. It uses liquid oxygen and rocket-grade kerosene, RP-1, for propulsion, generating over 1.7 million pounds of thrust at sea level. It produced 845 kN, 190,000 lbs of thrust, and was designed for reuse. Falcon 1 and Falcon Heavy also use this engine. The rocket, made from carbon composite, protects satellites during launch and is thrown away about 3 minutes into the flight. SpaceX also recovers and reuses these fairings for future missions. Besides building advanced aircraft, SpaceX is also working on projects like Starlink, a satellite network that provides affordable internet to the world. By December 2022, Starlink had already gained over 1 million users, though some astronomers are worried about how it will affect the night sky. In this regard, the Pentagon's relationship with Elon Musk and SpaceX gained much attention during the Ukraine conflict. This relationship shows how commercial technology, like SpaceX's, plays a more significant role in military operations. One key example is SpaceX, which has given Ukraine a powerful communication system that is important for military and civilian use. Using Starlink, Ukraine has stayed connected even in harsh environments. The Pentagon has noticed how applicable Starlink's network is, and thinking about how it could change communication strategies in future conflicts. Undoubtedly, Starlink has been an all-rounder in Ukraine by providing the military with real-time communication, which is critical for their operations. However, some challenges have also existed, like the risk of electronic attacks and the struggle to keep the system working in a war zone. These issues show the pros and cons of using commercial technology for important military tasks. I must say the Pentagon's partnership with SpaceX goes beyond money. They have big contracts that show how much the US depends on SpaceX for national security. Starlink is a big step forward in satellite internet, helping civilians and the military. Its low Earth orbit (LEO) satellites cover a large area and have less delay, making them perfect for quick-moving situations like the war in Ukraine. Further, SpaceX quickly adapted its technology for the battlefield, dealing with problems like signal jamming and cyber attacks. They updated their software to stop the jamming and assured the ground equipment stayed safe. This situation shows how important it is for military tech to be flexible and adaptable. By designing its systems to be scalable and modular, SpaceX can quickly change and respond to the needs of the battlefield, like its launching of X-1. Due to its unbeatable speed, the X-1 surpasses top-tier fighter jets, such as the F-35 Lightning II and the F-22 Raptor, and snatched the rank #1 from them. While these jets are impressive in their own right, with the F-35 reaching speeds of around 1,200 mph and the F-22 slightly faster, they can't compare to the X-1's 4,600 mph speed. This vast difference in speed means that when an F-35 or F-22 gets to a target, the X-1 could have already completed its mission and returned to base without refueling. Apart from this, the X-1 has a unique ability to stay out of sight and avoid detection, thanks to its dark color and special tricks. It flies so fast and high that it's more challenging to catch, even missiles. If someone tried to shoot it down, it could outrun or dodge the missile. Most air defense systems can't even fly it at such great heights, making it superior to the Blackbird. But besides beating the US's F-35 Lightning II and the F-22 Raptor in speed, X-1 still has a real threat from both of these mighty jets. They would be able to get close enough to X-1 and launch a supersonic missile that can destroy it in the blink of an eye. Well, Elon Musk's achievements don't only involve space exploration. In 2018, during the Thai cave rescue, SpaceX built a mini submarine to help save children trapped in a flooded cave. In 2020, when the world was fighting the COVID-19 pandemic, SpaceX helped with antibody testing, showing that the company cares more than just space. Then October 2023 came. When the Israel-Hamas conflict began, countries reacted differently. While 44 nations labeled Hamas as a terrorist group, some Middle Eastern countries called for calm, mentioning Israel's long-term occupation of Palestinian territories as a root cause. The conflict even caused clashes between Israeli forces and groups in Lebanon, including Hezbollah. The U.S. military, led by aerospace giant Lockheed Martin, continues to show impressive technology. Their well-known aircraft include the F-35 Lightning II and the cunning F-117 Nighthawk get involved in this war. Lockheed Martin has a rich history in aviation, and their SR-71 Blackbird, once the fastest jet, could reach the speeds of 2,000 mph. It faced extreme temperatures during flight, but its design overcame these challenges. Later, attention shifted to the SR-72, designed to break new speed records. The SR-72 combines traditional turbojet and advanced ramjet technologies to perform at its best throughout the flight. This careful mix of engineering helps the SR-72 break new records in speed and aerodynamics. The SR-72's remarkable design of Mach 10 is more than just a number. It's a one step forward for human technology. In a world where travel has limits, this aircraft is a game changer. But it's not. It's about speed. The SR-72 is also highly versatile and essential for survival in difficult situations. Furthermore, the cockpit of the SR-72 becomes an extension of the pilot's decisions, which are instantly communicated to the aircraft, making it a highly responsive element. It's a fusion of science and skill, with the pilot fully controlling the aircraft's movement. To conclude, the X-1's technology has broader implications beyond military use. Its propulsion system and fuel-saving features could lead to faster, more efficient commercial flights. Microwave technology could also be adapted for civilian applications, such as improving telecommunications, energy transmission, and medical treatments. If these technologies were made available to the public, they could change how we live and interact with technology in our daily lives. When news of the X-1 spread, it started global conversations about the future of aerospace technology and how it might affect international relations. Some experts believe that having such advanced technology could act as an obstacle, reducing the chance of conflict by making wars less dangerous. Others are worried that this could emerge as a new arms race, with countries rushing to develop versions of this technology or find ways to defend against it, which I'll explain shortly. The space industry is significantly shifting, largely thanks to SpaceX's technology and new partnerships. SpaceX's building reusable technique, like with the Falcon and Dragon spacecraft, is at the heart of its cost-saving efforts, and this cost-effective spacecraft has already forced NASA and others to rethink their approach to space travel. By designing rockets and spacecraft that can be launched, landed, and reused, SpaceX has cut down the cost of space transportation and formed the base for more durable space exploration. This shift pushes older organizations to innovate or risk being left behind by private companies like SpaceX. A big part of SpaceX's lies in its use of renewable energy and reusability. The company, including the X-1, is designed to focus on using renewable resources, which is also one more step to reduce the cost of space travel in addition to reusable techniques and making it more accessible. For example, SpaceX uses cryogenic liquid oxygen to power its engines and AI technology to guide its rockets back to their launch sites. This enables them to reuse their rockets, a massive advantage over other space exploration companies that depend on single-use rockets. SpaceX is already being felt in industries here on Earth. For example, the company has been used in the smartphone industry for sonar and GPS technology. Their advanced laser systems are also used in medicine for eye treatments. Even OLED televisions use similar technology to create more transparent images. With SpaceX eventually targeting to send humans to Mars, we could see even more of their technology becoming part of our everyday lives. Overall, the X-1 represents a new era in aerospace innovation, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible in aircraft design. Its hypersonic speed, advanced hidden technology, and powerful weapon systems set it apart from anything else in the skies today. While there are still debates about how it should be used and who should control it, one thing is clear: the X-1 is a milestone. Its impact will likely be felt not just in the military but across many different industries as its technology is adapted for civilian use. The coming years will be significant in determining how this incredible aircraft shapes the future of space exploration and Earth's life. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, many other countries have stepped in with their innovations to compete in the technology race set by Elon's SpaceX. First, the NGAD, Next Generation Air Dominance Program, is a major project for the U.S. military. It aims to develop advanced fighter jets with an investment of $16 billion by 2028. At the heart of NGAD will be a new sixth-generation fighter jet designed to work alongside manned and crewless aircraft and advanced communication systems. The plan is for this jet to replace the F-22 Raptor by 2030. The main goal is to ensure air dominance, using new technologies for better performance. One key development area is new engines that can generate more power and improve cooling. The Air Force is also working on uncrewed aircraft to support NGD, possibly for intelligence, electronic warfare, or carrying extra weapons. The program flaunts new materials to build lighter, cheaper aircraft, particularly drones. Additionally, it is working on improved radar, infrared sensors, and advanced cameras to improve performance. These technologies target to keep the U.S. military ahead in air combat for years. In the line, the next is Tempest, a next-generation fighter jet that represents state-of-the-art technology for the future of aviation. It uses artificial intelligence, AI, advanced radar-absorbing materials, and directed energy weapons to enhance its concealment, speed, and capabilities. The Tempest also features a unique system where pilots get flight data displayed directly in their helmets using a virtual cockpit, thanks to the Striker 2 helmet. This tech allows for smooth data sharing between aircraft, enabling coordinated missions. It also has an adaptive cycle engine with lightweight composite materials to balance performance and cost-effectiveness. One of Tempest's most impressive features is its AI's assistance to the pilot in challenging situations. For example, the AI can take over the controls if the pilot loses consciousness from high G-forces. It can also step in when the pilot is overloaded with tasks during stressful situations, showing how much emphasis has been placed on advanced technology. The Tempest is fast and efficient, reaching speeds up to 1,000 mph, and has hypersonic missiles with 4 engines. These missiles can overcome and dodge anti-aircraft systems and even laser weapons. They can travel at impressively high speeds, making it difficult for enemies to defend against them. In Europe, the Tempest is seen as a transformative aircraft that combines speed, concealment, and versatility. Its design permits modular configurations, making it adaptable to different missions. Along with controlling drones, its AI and virtual cockpit show the technological advancements in modern military aviation. Meanwhile, Iran has developed its hypersonic missile, the Fatah. Announced by Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, this missile has a range of 1,400 kilometers, 870 miles, and can reach speeds up to Mach 15, 5 times faster than the speed of sound. What sets the Fatah apart is its ability to perform advanced moves inside and outside the atmosphere, thanks to its movable secondary nozzle and solid fuel propellants. Iran claims this makes the missile nearly impossible for any current missile defense system to intercept. Iran's leadership sees the Fatah as a generational leap in missile technology, stating that it can beat even the most elegant defense systems, like the US's anti-ballistic systems and Israel's Iron Dome. Despite uncertainty from Western countries about Iran's capabilities, Iranian officials have expressed confidence in their advancements, suggesting that their technology could shift the balance of military power in the region. As new military technologies emerge, including the Tempest fighter jet and hypersonic missiles like Fatah, their potential impact on global conflicts is worth noticing. These developments are changing the way of warfare, especially in regions like Israel, Iran, and beyond, where the balance of power is closely watched. Whether through AI-driven aircraft or advanced missile systems, the future of combat is increasingly influenced by these technological marvels. In my opinion, this is better because now every country will think 100 times before declaring war on another, as other countries also have technological powers. In response to the rise of advanced military technologies, nations like the US, Europe, and other global powers are working together to balance military power and promote security. The US Dark Star, NGAD, Next Generation Air Dominance Program, Europe's Europe, and the X-1 teams lead the way. They are developing new defense systems and strategies to counter these high-tech threats, especially in war regions. However, these advancements have a broader impact. For groups like Hamas and countries like Iran, these new technologies could either help release tensions by acting as a blockade or increase dispute if misused. The speed and power of these weapons, like Iran's hypersonic missile, make them a serious challenge. Their high speed shortens the time targets react, making them even more dangerous. To wrap up, collaboration between the US and Europe in creating effective defenses is pivotal to restoring peace and stability. However, this collaboration also raises concerns that these advanced technologies might fuel more tension globally, depending on how they are used. This new military race is reshaping how arguments are handled and might change the future of international relations. I hope you liked this video. If you want to know more about technological wonders, fasten your seatbelt, hit the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel so you can fly with us toward our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.